We on that shit.
Why does it feel like nighttime right now?
Because you drinking, nigga. That's why.
We on that shit.
That's why. I feel like nighttime.
I feel like it's about 8:30 right now. Niggas is turned up.
Oh, I should probably push the button, huh?
What button?
Kevin, you
No,
rested,
I
huh?
did it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What'd you
He
say?
said-
You rested, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
No,
is.
I didn't. I'm delusional.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's a thing.
I tried to go to sleep and then
That
like
be me too.
I just laying there and then some nigga called me. And what the fuck did he? I was like, why did this nigga just call? They called
Oh, man.
because they needed to. They was like, so my car's the light came on, like, and I was like, nigga, this ain't an auto mechanic, like.
Nigga, I'm not here to diagnose your problems, nigga.
Like, so what do I do?
I
And
got
was
my
like,
own fucking problems.
like, call a tow truck. Like, what the fuck you?
For
I
real.
never called Chevron and been like, hey, my engine light came on, so like.
Are y'all ready? Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
What? Oh, what number is it?
Damn it.
We didn't even
242.
do it on the other one, huh?
242.
240. That was Tokyo shit. So
242.
Oh.
Kevin on the go. Double check.
I was on-
Do we have to talk your shit numbered though?
No, they're not.
No, they're
numbered.
not.
Okay. No, they just up there, nigga.
Got you.
So we got
And
more
remember,
episodes.
this coming out before I talk to you anyway, so it's it should
Yeah,
be
that's right. That's right. You're right.
242.
So,
it 242?
Damn, man. You right.
Yeah.
242.
All right, yeah. Shout out to Jackie.
It's a classic.
Shout out to Jackie
Chan?
Robinson, 42.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Brooklyn's finest.
This nigga said
Not hoe?
Chan.
My
You
whole-
all right? You right?
Why would he say Chan?
You okay?
Because why would he say Chan?
All right. Okay. All right, y'all. All right. Look here, man.
I thought he was talking about his mama or something. I didn't know about Jackie.
Full transparency, I had about like 4 other topics
Okay.
I was going back and forth about. And then on Thursday, my therapist said some shit that fucked me up.
So you gonna come fuck us up?
So I said, I'm gonna fuck these niggas up.
I love it. I love that.
She fucked me up. And so I don't get your opinion. I know what I told her. And I looked at her like, bitch, I'm not gonna do all this shit. But since we all got kids here,
Oh,
and I would like to believe that, you know, we always act in their best interests, regardless of ourselves.
Not always.
Kevin said, fuck them kids.
we need that sound on the thing.
So today it's gonna be kind of deep, kind of funny. I'm gonna make fun of Sharon. It's gonna happen.
Why
That's
are
it.
we
That's
getting the
just-
disclaimers
That's
of the
just
day?
every week.
Yeah.
Literally.
It's gonna happen.
Literally.
Like,
That's why I'm gonna quit.
It's gonna happen. But
They're auditioning next week for new women.
Are we?
are we?
Yeah, because I'm about to be out of it.
Oh.
I'm gonna get out of here.
Hey, hold on. Just if you cook, just
Keep
make sure you
going.
bring the food. So I'm a start off with the same shit my therapist asked me. I'm gonna ask y'all my little opening monologue. Now,
Yeah, sure. My week was great.
nigga, we ain't got there yet. We ain't got there yet, nigga.
Oh, you guys are Kevin
We
is,
ain't got there yet, nigga.
shit.
Kevin is stupid.
We ain't got there yet, nigga. All right. People,
Well,
I don't know how I'm gonna start this shit. I know exactly how I'm gonna start it. I'm gonna say that here.
question for us.
Do kids benefit more from seeing the real version of their parents, or should parents protect the illusion as long as possible?
I like that, Mom.
At what age should a child realize that mom or dad
Ain't shit.
are just people too?
Oh, okay.
This is episode 242 of the Heavyweight
But
Podcast.
people ain't shit, so
People ain't shit, but this is episode 242 of the Heavyweight Podcast. I'm your host today,
it works.
Mo Lethal. I'm back again with this lady who didn't bring the food still, and these two guys.
We were supposed to get some. What was she bringing?
I had to
I
make
forgot
my.
what
I
What
was
was it?
supposed
Shrimp and
to.
grits?
Shrimp and grits. Yeah,
nigga.
damn.
I didn't forget, nigga, but she did. Go ahead and state your names for the people.
I'm Sharon.
I'm angry.
I'm the lady that didn't bring the food.
Again.
De La Ghetto.
How everybody doing? How's your weeks?
Everybody good.
What's the update? First of all, we gonna say Happy Mother's Day.
Yes.
It was yesterday to all the mothers.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, Sharon.
Thank
We
you.
understand you are a
Day.
mother. We don't know if it's great
Happy
yet.
Mother's
We haven't.
Day.
No, first of all.
We need to interview your children to know if you're a great mother. you can't claim some shit without the evidence.
That's some real
So we're
shit.
gonna have to ask your twins because I don't know how the hell you kept making the same baby 3 times.
Copy and paste, baby.
So we gonna start with Sharon. How was your week?
My week was good.
How was your mother's? How was Mother's Day?
We have plans for Mother's Day.
Okay.
It's about to happen. I'm actually excited about Mother's Day this year because my kids my oldest is about to be 18. My middle daughter been selling them burritos. So she got a little money in her
Slanging
pile. Yeah.
So successful?
Long story, yeah, it is.
Okay, that's what's
long
up.
story
She Nino
short,
Brown.
niggas got money in their pocket. So I'm excited about
You
what
ain't
Mother's
getting
Day
shit
is
still.
gonna look. I know.
Yeah.
How much more have they contributed as far as the process of making the
Oh, my
burrito?
baby, she makes it. She
Okay.
makes it. Now, so the chicken needs a marinade. So since I'm at home during the day, I marinate it for her.
Mm-hmm.
She gets home. Usually, just because of the way I cook and the way I move, like part of the cilantro goes into the marinade.
Mm-hmm.
So just because this is how I am, since the cilantro is out, I chop it up and I end up making the rice because
Gotcha.
the cilantro goes in the rice too. So 9 times out of 10, when she comes home, her rice is made, her chicken is marinated.
Okay.
Then
So
she
you doing the
moves
work.
on. She cooks the chicken. She rolls the burritos. But you know what? I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It's a whole process that warms my heart because we be in there. It's a collective thing. Like
Okay.
she rolling the burritos. Like one day I was almost in tears because she's rolling the burritos. Gigi is next to her, wrapping them with the foil, putting them in the bag. And Kari was over there because she gives everybody like a little avocado salsa with it. So, and they have the little containers with the lids. So they had poured all the salsa in there. And Kari was over there putting the tops on the side. And I was like, look at my kids. It was special to me.
Okay. All right.
That's nice.
But yeah,
That's
burrito
good.
business
That's
is
dope.
good. They told me that we got plans tomorrow for Mother's Day. I'm excited. They told me that when I wake up in the morning to keep my black ass in the bed because usually I'm up before them and I'm moving around the house. So
That's what's up.
You still gonna be up for them.
I
Just lay your
know.
ass
They
down.
told me they was like lay down till about 10 and I was like, oh my
Damn.
God. Yeah, no, for real. That's late.
I'm hungry, nigga. It is crazy.
It is crazy. I'm be up at 5:30 and I'm gonna just be laying there twiddling my thumbs. So
We're on the
I'm
second
excited
news
for
cycle
tomorrow.
by then.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, being a mom is the best hat that I wear in my life. So
All
I'm
right.
excited to be celebrated.
That's what's up.
All right.
Yeah. But other than that, my week was pretty good. Y'all, I have to say this though.
Okay, nigga. I mean, it's your,
Yeah,
it's,
yeah,
it's, it's your
yeah.
floor right now. I mean, you taking a lot of time, but
Shine, girl.
There's a rabbit in
Uh-huh.
our neighborhood right now.
Uh-huh.
Oh wow,
And it keeps finding itself in our front yard.
Rabbit
like
stew.
every morning.
Rabbit
Why-
stew.
What's
Every morning.
Or is it doing something bad?
okay?
It's
Yeah,
being. I couldn't even leave my house yesterday.
because
You
of
scared of a rabbit?
They didn't got teeth and shit like
I don't
that.
really mess
Well, they
with
do have
animals.
teeth.
Not like that though.
They
What's-
part of the rodent family.
She is
Okay,
tripping.
you better make some stew.
You
Oh,
are
okay.
But go
tripping.
ahead. That was.
Okay.
That's how I feel about my
Angry,
week.
how's
Let's
your
move
week,
on.
Angry?
That is.
Let's talk to
That's
Angry.
some nigga
Who
shit.
said I better make some soup?
That's some nigga shit.
I did.
It's like when niggas are scared of them
Stew.
little tiny ass. Like that's a dog. You're like nigga.
Hey, last
kick
night
that
my
motherfucker.
daughter was like, "It's looking at me. I can't go to the car." And I feel her.
When you seen a rabbit attack
Yeah,
anybody,
I've
except
never
for
seen-
that book when we was kids,
I tried throwing stuff at it. It don't
the
move.
vampire one. I forgot the name
Kari's
of
the
that
only
book.
one to be
Wait,
out the
hold
window
on.
like, "Oh, it's a bunny," and the rest of
Hold
us
on,
was
real
like,
rap today. Kev, when I pulled into the neighborhood, there was a rabbit by the pool.
Yeah, there's a gang of rabbits around
And
here.
I said, nigga, that's lunch. That's
Oh,
rabbit
you
stew right
Just-
I'm
you
a
a country
country
ass
country
nigga.
nigga.
lunch right
We
there.
already knew he was a country
You
You
can't
don't
ass.
eat
help
Bugs
it.
Bunny?
Rabbit stew? Hell yeah, nigga.
I never had rabbit stew.
What's some potatoes and carrots, nigga?
Is it good?
Hell
I
yeah.
would try it.
So,
I ain't
so
even gonna hold you.
you have aspired to what Elmer Fudd's been trying to do for you.
Shit.
Okay.
100 rabbits.
I want to try turtle soup. I heard turtle soup.
I ain't never had that shit. How was your week, Mr.
yeah, how
Angry?
was your week?
Great.
That's great.
Happy birthday, Kendall. Way to be
Happy
7.
birthday.
Happy
7.
birthday.
All right.
Yeah. Great. That's all I got.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
How was
Nigga.
what
Made some chimichurri for the first time. It's kind of
Ooh.
dope.
Okay, did it came out good?
It was good enough. I did it too fast, I think, because I didn't let it sit.
Uh-huh.
So it's fine.
Did
but
you blend it or did you just like what'd you do?
I chopped it. I'm not blending.
You
it.
chopped it.
Oh, you said that
chopped
shit. She got interested.
Because
I
I
know.
love chimichurri. That's so
I
fire.
thought she was trying to judge. She
Yeah,
was like,
she is.
I lie, low key. Because when I be asking people how they cook something and then they say some crazy shit.
So Mother's Day, what you do?
The lodge.
The lodge?
Well, she already let the cat out the bag. She was like, "It's tomorrow, so fuck it. We ain't gonna let the mystique be gone.
Okay.
We going to the lodge.
Okay,
Great Wolf.
All right,
for the daughter.
Niggas,
We don't give a fuck. We already know.
We know we record.
It's part of the game.
Niggas know.
The live.
We have been so.
My Mother's Day was great.
De La Ghetto.
It's been niggas know.
Yeah, we just be doing that.
De La Ghetto, your week and your Mother's Day plans?
My week was consistent of just going to work. Then I went to therapy, where I thought I didn't have anything to talk about again, and then apparently had a whole lot to talk about. She was like, "You came in here saying you didn't have anything, but hours up." I said, "God."
That's how it be.
So
that's good.
My therapist
we're at time.
told me I should. My therapist said I should go to Chris Brown and Usher concert. I was like, "You ain't helping me."
Nigga,
Is she gonna pay?
Is she buying the ticket?
Wait, who told you to go?
My therapist.
What?
I was just like, I don't know if I should go, and then she's like, "Well, it ain't gonna happen again." I was like, "Yeah,
nigga, we not going."
it's that I can't give away my sources, but you know the
You
game.
got
I got the
sources to Jay-Z tickets too.
You
If he
really
do a stadium.
You got a source for other people?
We gonna talk about this off
Because
air.
I'll go with y'all.
We'll talk about this off air. So your therapy session.
You ain't gotta get
The
warm.
therapy session, that was enlightening.
That's okay.
That's good.
I had interesting, just the usual work week. Plans for the Mother's Day is I already gifts are already been given out to all the mothers I know, and
oh, that's funny.
I knew she was gonna do this shit.
She gets the gift of my presents.
Yeah.
The present
I
is
am.
my present.
I am the gift.
But yeah, I just I already got the gifts. I had the kids get their pick out stuff for their mom, so they got to pick out things near and dear to them. So that should be arriving shortly.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, and then my mom and my sister called me excited yesterday because they got their gifts. So.
That's what's up.
I love that.
Then you bought gifts for them too?
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah, you're dope.
You're good.
Mm-hmm.
5 Below, baby. That's where I'm gonna be.
You know what my brother
It wasn't
did?
5 Below.
Oh, no, I said
fucked
me.
up.
My brother last Saturday, my brother sent me a picture of a Mother's Day balloon that he saw in the store. I said, "Nigga, Mother's Day is next week."
Yeah, he's like, I'm
At least
thinking
he thought
about
about
you.
you.
I'm thinking about you.
Yeah.
I be pissing him off. I be like, my wife, she ain't my mama. It's my.
That's what niggas love to say. You better stop. You
She
better
ain't my
celebrate
mama.
your wife.
You know what? I celebrate her every day in a different way.
Whoa.
My week was good. Life is lifing.
Always.
Fuck it. I can't do shit about it, so I'm gonna just smile about the good parts. My therapy was rough all week. I said, look here, man, I'm gonna stop coming to this motherfucker because every time I leave sad. Shit, fuck. I said, but we're working through it. I said, no, you working. I'm just in it.
And I'm just going through it.
We got this shit wrong. My wife she had her Mother's Day gift already. We put her together a little love basket of all her favorite things. We got her some books and a label maker. We got her an annotation book for her book so she can write down her titles and her page number and shit. So we loved into her. We poured love into her. Phoenix found the little annotation book. I said, yeah, it's a good job. So,
Yeah.
if she don't use that label maker by the end of the week, I'm taking that shit back because that shit was... that shit did cost money.
It was my anniversary too.
Oh, happy anniversary, nigga.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
It was. And it was Mo's birthday.
Oh, them niggas knew about that.
Mo
about that
done
last-
hit the 4-0 club.
We talked about that last week.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
We did.
We did a little bit.
He was
It's
probably
your
late.
birthday.
He was just late.
Yeah.
Did you finish that book?
I was.
What book?
The number 7 before 8?
No.
6, 7?
I finished book 5.
Oh, 5, that's right.
Yes, I'm on book 6, and book 6 is pissing me off. But I'm about 30% through book 6. I didn't read a lot this week because therapy had me fucked up.
Oh damn!
Oh, let's get into it.
I had I was
doing a lot of unpacking,
a lot of mental thoughts, and sitting to myself with just music in my ears, trying not to cry and shit. So
I feel you.
Let it out.
Just cry.
Yes, please cry.
Oh yeah, I cried in the shower.
You got a good cry the other day,
like in a
on the way to
ball
work,
or like standing.
Standing.
Listening
yeah.
to R.
I'll
Kelly.
be in fetal position.
Yeah, and then I was in there for about a good 8-9 minutes, and then
You got a big ass shower,
right? I was in there crying for about a good 8-9 minutes. Then I realized my water bill was $130 last month. I said, let me cut this shit off.
You like,
let me cut this motherfucker off.
Yeah.
I said, I think I'm gonna just keep the grass on the front, let that shit in the back die. Fuck this.
Or you can come over here and pull some of that water that's up the street.
Right.
That's
Shit.
That's a flex.
Yeah. So I mean,
That is a flex. Yeah.
Watch this flex.
Every year for Mother's Day, I always cook my wife a meal. So
word.
This year I'm making her short ribs and with some cabbage, and she wanted cabbage, yams, and cornbread. So I'm making all that for her.
Cabbage? Is it like Southern shit? Type
Yeah,
stuff?
I do Southern cabbage, nigga. I don't,
you know this nigga, nigga shit.
You know, nigga.
Sometimes he be doing the healthy shit. So
I'm going to get turkey necks when I leave this motherfucker today.
Oh,
That sounds so fire.
Okay.
I want a meal like that, but my kids don't be cooking like that.
I would bring you a plate, nigga, but you
no, just tell her you are.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'll be there with a plate. I'll be there with a plate.
Right apart, right?
And then I'm gonna take a picture of this shit and post it.
Yeah.
Like, Sherrod, this was your plate, but I ate it because you didn't come. You didn't
Shut up. More than likely, I'm gonna be cooking tomorrow, but
that's fucked up on Mother's Day.
I mean,
I'm gonna take her to breakfast though. I don't know where I'm gonna take her because everywhere gonna be fucking packed.
It is, but we go to
Everywhere.
this place in Yorba Linda with oysters that we love.
Oysters?
So,
oh no, nigga, I'm not cool. No, that's
you
too
should
much.
go to Tequila in Palm Springs where we went for our anniversary.
Oh wait, it was in Palm Springs.
Yeah,
you know what?
Those motherfucking oysters were.
I love Palm Springs so much that when I seen the pictures, I knew that was Palm Springs. That's
yeah.
actually funny. But no,
it's gay San Diego.
Yeah. Palm Springs is dope though. I love it. But no, this place is a happy hour, and they do for the happy hour. All the oysters are $1.50 a piece. So we usually go in there and we order like 3 dozen.
$1.50 a piece, nigga. Give me 7 dozen.
No, for real.
Because I'm gonna go flip these bitches on and sell oyster plates for $35 a piece.
They're raw oysters.
Yeah. I'm gonna cook them and sell them motherfuckers for $35 a plate.
Do what you
Rockefeller.
Do,
yeah.
But they're really, really good.
All right. So like I said at the top, when do we
that's interesting.
When do we move the veil? Right? So
when it's time.
I used in therapy, I thought I was being slick. I used the analogy of it's like Wizard of Oz. I'm the wizard. She just ain't seen behind the veil.
Oh, but the wizard ended up not being shit.
Hey, well, sometimes her daddy ain't shit. I'm petty.
But he was,
but meaning that, oftentimes things appear one way to her, but I know the reality of it, right? So kids often see parents like the Wizard of Oz, powerful, all-knowing, emotionally stable, and always in control. But as parents, as people, we cry, we struggle, we get anxious, and we don't always know what we're doing or what to do, and we fail. And I know a lot of times, me personally, I try to hide those and remain a solid front, a symbol of strength. But I'm gonna ask you guys: is it healthier for the kids to learn that from us early on, or is it? Is it healthier for them to learn that gradually from us, or is it better for them to learn it later in life? So, like, do we unveil ourselves a little more to them every day as they get older, or do we just allow them to stumble across these revelations later in life?
Say gradually.
I think.
Go ahead.
I think that your kids should know you at an age appropriate level for them.
Okay.
So I guess.
Okay, Onion.
So I guess that kind of equates to like gradually, but it's not gradually that you're slowly unveiling yourself. You're unveiling yourself for what they can receive at their level of understanding.
Okay.
But I do think that every level of that it should be 100% you. I don't think that there should ever be any type of lack of transparency with your children. I don't think that there should ever be any type of lack of vulnerability with your children, because I think I've said before, I think that when you present yourself in a way to your child that is not authentic, you allow the space for them to make it up.
Okay.
And when their childhood is their childhood, right? So they can become adults and have a whole makeup in their mind of what was actually happening. That's not true. And I think that overall it helps you and the child to just give that vulnerability and to be, to be honest in what's really happening.
Okay.
I agree. I've had instances, especially in the last few years, where I've had things I was dealing with that I felt like at the time I was trying to be the strong dad or front, but at some point I had to show some sort of vulnerability because I was going through a lot. But when I ended up crying in front of them, they didn't get scared. They just kind of understood dad's going through a lot. So I do think it is. I agree with Sharon that it is a process to where you have to allow them in to a certain degree to understand that little by little that it's not always black and white. It's going to be shades of gray, and that there's things in life that are going to be somewhat harder, and that your parents aren't perfect and they're not superhuman, even though at times we might appear that to them. Because I grew up seeing my dad thinking he was a superhero, and then when I saw him vulnerable, it fucked me up because it was so many years of this to when he cried the one time I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
So it is gradual. I think gradual is good.
Okay.
Kevin?
I think it depends on what it is.
You think it depends on? Well, I'm gonna ask you, Kevin. I'm gonna ask you a question personally, Kevin.
Personally,
Yeah,
okay.
this is for you. This is a 2-part question. Okay.
I get to
all right,
nigga.
Nigga, because I do shit differently around here. Cuz
he really does. He always does that.
Answer these questions, Kevin. Were emotions hidden in your house? And brother,
I wish they were. Shit.
Okay. So now we know it wasn't. Okay. So then the second part of the question is, do you feel that made you stronger or emotionally disconnected?
I was all kinds of fucked up.
Oh.
So
just
even before the edibles?
It took me getting older to deal with a lot of that shit. So I feel like some things gotta be, it's almost like you said age appropriate, but some things ain't age appropriate. Like, cause I be looking at cause the other day I was in that like a melancholy mode. And the kids came up and they was like, and like gave me a hug, and Kendra was just like, why did you need a hug? Why did you need a hug? Because I was like, I could use that. And she's like, and I just, let her know what was going on. But not everything. Because sometimes, let's take it off of sadness and stuff. Say like petty shit. Like, I ain't gonna teach them the petty shit.
I am.
I do. Yeah. But you also,
but you gotta think about when they go to school and stuff, they ain't gonna necessarily understand.
But
then you're gonna get a call from school and be like,
it, but like not necessarily showing them to be petty, but to show them that don't go down the path that dad's acting like right now. Like,
well, I mean, sometimes even like with the video games, like say you playing something and you're like, man, fuck these niggas. Like,
don't do what I do. That's because I've been there.
I think.
Go ahead. I want you to answer that one.
I think it molds.
You got to answer the first question first.
Say it.
Were emotions hidden in your household?
Yes.
Okay. And now, did that make you stronger or emotionally disconnected?
That created a wedge.
Okay.
So, and I hesitated with my answer because there was a lot of things that were there. I won't say a lot. There were things where transparency was there, right? So in that instance, where the transparency was there, emotions were not hidden. in the things where transparency was hidden, obviously, emotion was as well. It created a wedge. In my adulthood, I love my mom to death, but we do not have a good relationship. And it played a significant part in it because so many things were happening. And that's why I said my answer the way that I did. So many things were happening that she intentionally masked from me. I couldn't comprehend outside of what, like, my comprehension was the fake shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? For lack of better words. Like masking.
Was it fake or was her?
No, it was
it
fake.
her? Was it her attempt to protect you?
No, it wasn't necessarily an attempt. It was in an attempt to protect, but it wasn't like just hiding. It was hiding in addition to a fake persona.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Because we're not gonna just shit on mama.
No, I know. I'm not trying
That's
to.
why I put that in there.
Yeah, I know. She crazy, but we ain't gonna do that.
I just said we're not gonna shit on her.
I love my mom, but it
okay.
was
So
okay.
Given what you just said, how does that affect your parenting?
It makes me want to be transparent. It does. It does make me be transparent. But it also makes me just kind of. I want my kids to know me. I don't want my kids to, and this is a real scenario. I don't want my kids to be in their 20s and there be like a conversation to where X, Y, and Z was happening, and it's my fault that I didn't know that. Because you didn't want me to know that at the time. So now what my reality was, now the fact that you don't like what I gathered my reality to be from it, now it's, you didn't know this was happening. Okay, that's fair now. But you told me a whole nother thing was happening. So that's where I gathered my reality from. So with that being said, I think that there's a lot of layers to me being a mom, but when you think about that aspect, it 100% led me to how I am with my kids in terms of vulnerability and transparency. Because, and the thing that pops out the most is like me being in a really bad relationship. I didn't want my kids to think, oh, this person is being like, I didn't, and that's why I go back to age appropriate, right? I'm not going to tell him or tell my kids, this man is treating me bad. Because age appropriate, that wasn't correct. You know what I'm saying? This is a man that's in the house, that's the dad of your little sister and of your stepsister. So I'm not going to do that. But I am not going to act like I'm happy.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
So that's where that played a part in how I mother. Now, on the flip side, I will say, and this is a recent thing for me, so that's why it's fresh on my mind. I do have moments where I feel like I didn't have to go so hard in vulnerability and transparency. And the evidence of that was the other day, my daughter told me about something that she needed help paying for something, and she asked my mom, and I was like, why you didn't ask me? And she's like, well, you always talking about shit costs so much and blah blah blah, because it does. I mean, that's me being honest. But I told her, I was like, don't I, like, you guys get everything, like, you know what I'm saying, you get everything you need, nobody's lacking anything. She's like, yeah. She's like, but honestly, like, we just don't want to hear that everything costs so much.
They sick of your mouth.
Basically. And I took that. 100% I took that. Yeah. Because I'm like, fuck, here I am. Vulnerability, transparency. I don't want my kids, I don't want to fake like I got it. And my kids just, think that. So I'm being honest and like, look, I struggle, but it can have a negative tone to it because that made my daughter do something that I didn't particularly like her doing. And I respect it because, but that made me think, okay, now that's why we're always evolving as parents, though.
I love you said that. McFly. Did your parents feel human or mythical to you?
My dad, mythical at times. My mom, superhuman because it.
And then I also want you to talk about how the contrast affected you.
I'll say with my dad, it was like living up to a mythical thing that it was probably unrealistic expectations as a dad or as a man because of how he presented himself to me growing up. Like it was, oh, my dad got everything figured out or handled. Then my mom, her vices and being on drugs, it was like extreme opposite. So like it was watching something where you're like, I don't want to ever end up like this, and you would feel bad for her because you realized that she was stuck in these cycles of being on drugs, being in jail, getting out, constantly stealing, stuff like that. And then like you see like the bipolar mood swings where she would be up one moment in a good moment, and you realize you don't know if that's her personality or if she's riding a high. So it would be like two extreme differences. So it was like I was trying to live up to my dad, and I was trying to stay as far away as whatever the thought is of my mom, because I didn't want to end up going down that path.
Okay.
So,
Mr. Wendell, do emotionally unavailable parents accidentally raise emotional confused adults?
I don't know. That's hard to say because from meeting a lot of people with multiple siblings, they're gonna grow up to be.
Hold on one sec. Nigga, I can hear it. Just eat it. Just eat it.
Eating her cookie.
Yeah, because we can hear the rapper.
Oh.
the look on her face.
Go ahead, Kevin.
The look on her face.
Yeah. I'm like, she trying to be sneaky, but we can all hear the goddamn rapper.
Let me get this off real quick. Nobody gonna notice.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like trying to sneak a chip. Trying to eat a chip in a quiet room, like.
Hold on, you said that.
That's like this.
I'm related, Kevin. You can remind me. So, my sister-in-law, we all went to see Michael. I did that a week or two. But my sister was like, "I'm gonna buy some chips." I said, "No, the fuck you not." I said, "Look here, I went to the movie with my wife and she snuck chips in there." I said, "You can hear every fucking crunch of a chip." I said, if you buy chips, I guarantee you I'm going out and reporting your ass and getting my money back."
And going in the bag too, like.
You cannot sneak and get chips in the movie theater. That shit is loud as fuck. My bad, but go ahead, finish your answer before you know. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I just feel like all this shit is so hard because it's like you could do everything you think you're doing right.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to just grow up and I'll say I know examples of where you have parents try to do whatever, like say they try to mass things and they have multiple kids. All three of them kids going to have a different experience.
Definitely.
So it's like, it's almost damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Like,
I don't know what you get out of.
Always.
I think emotionally unavailable parents ain't going to be great, but you never know because it could flip up. Because the way I was raised, from what I've heard, is a lot of people follow that path.
Mm-hmm.
But like for me, I went absolutely opposite. So you know what I mean? So it's like it depends on how they receive what they take in and how they receive if they want to grow up to be that way. You know what I mean? So
what I'm hearing is that you're saying
it's tough.
It's
tough.
It's situation.
Because you got some kids that got those parents that are like doctors and shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And maybe let's say they're emotionally unavailable. But then you see some of them where they come out to be doctors as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see some of them coked out. Like,
yeah.
So I don't know. It's just, I don't know. That's a tough one.
Okay.
I feel like you're damned if you do.
Damned if you don't.
Just do your best.
Yeah.
That's all we could do.
Sharon, is there a difference between exposing kids to emotion and emotionally dumping on kids?
Yeah.
Dumping. Oof.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's like, you know how you see, and I'm not speaking from experience because I don't have a son, but how you see like
I thought all these niggas is your son.
I'm not Nicki Minaj.
Thank God.
You see how there's those mother-son relationships where
That's their
she
man.
has made that her man.
Mm-hmm.
And that is evident through childhood as him as an adult.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times those men have difficulties being a husband because they mama is they woman, like, you know, and because she has done that. And I think that that's where you kind of start to see that emotionally dumping because they give the children things that are not, going back to what I said to begin with, age appropriate, or they're giving the things that are just not appropriate in the time frame, right? But then there's obviously, I think that being transparent in your emotions is necessary. And that's what I was going to say earlier. I've said before that if you are mad as a parent in a household and I'll speak to my household because I'm the only adult, the only parent in the house. If I'm mad, if I'm sad, if I'm upset, that can easily translate into them thinking I'm mad or sad at, or upset at them.
Mm.
So not being transparent in that emotion can be detrimental because now they're thinking, well, damn, what do I do? What did I do? And and then you know how it is with anybody. Our human act is to, like, if we're in conversation and you seem angry, I'm gonna play back what I said. What did I say? Damn, when I saw him, what did I do? Like, you're gonna automatically receive that as I did something. And I don't want to do that to my kids. But so in an effort to not do that, I try, age appropriate and whatever, I try to always let them know what the mad or sad looks like. Um in any whatever. I had a bad day at work. I'm fighting with a friend, a cousin, like, you know what I'm saying, a family member. This happened, this bill is due. I don't, whatever it is, I try to convey that because I don't want them to ever come home, because they have, I will say, and this is all my evolution as a parent. I used to have horrible days. Like, even just being at work all day, we're at work for 9 hours, 8 hours, whatever. Then I was driving. I would be fucking through with the day. But then I pick my kids up from school and I'm sitting there pissed from the day. They just get in the car and they already feel it because I'm their mom. They're going to feel that energy. If I don't communicate that, then fuck, here she go. You know what I'm saying? Or even when I do communicate it could still be like, fuck, here she go. So I think it's necessary to be transparent with your emotions. However, I think there's a fine line, and when you transfer into emotional dumping is requiring the child to take action for your emotion. I think that's where the line gets drawn.
And so you already answered one of my questions, so I'm gonna ask McFly, and I'm gonna ask Kevin to answer this. Can parents accidentally make children emotional caretakers?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Because in Sharon's example of the single mother turning her son into her man, that's essentially what she's doing.
Yeah,
what she's doing. Kevin?
Yeah, I mean, nigga, that's a yes.
Nigga, that's a yes. Nigga.
Yeah, parents can do that, but I don't know, man. It's just so hard because it's like we started with that. Like, kids is gonna interpret shit sometimes where you're like, that's not even what I said. Like, what the fuck? How'd you get there?
Kids is dumb.
Damn.
Wait a
I say
minute.
that all the time.
Wait a
That's
minute.
me by
We talk about show
they
kids,
just
nigga.
kids.
probably 10 times a week.
Kids is kids.
I'm saying kids are dumb.
Okay, so should kids know that the parents are struggling mentally sometimes?
Yeah.
I think that's important to I do think it's circumstantially based. You don't want them knowing.
Yeah, I was like, how far?
But if you're kind of going through some shit, and I think at times you want out. It depends on how you divulge it, but yeah, you might want to let them in on that.
Some of it,
yeah.
Sometimes them niggas do. You just be like, hey, look, go play.
No dead ass.
Get your ass. Let me get 5 minutes, please.
I just need 5 minutes. And that's funny that you say that because I have a 5-year-old. So for her, it doesn't look the same as my 16 and 17-year-old. For my 5-year-old, give mommy a minute. Like, you know what I'm saying?
To her, a minute is exactly 60 seconds. I'm back in 60 seconds.
Whenever she gets to her teens, all the numbers start to get messed up. So I really think it's going to get to 60. Give mommy a minute, or I'm cards. Like, I'm literally, my 5-year-old, I am her person. So sometimes because of her regulation is happening, no, you can't have no damn minute.
Oh, nigga, I need you.
Yeah, I need you. Yeah. So that's a thing. Yeah. Now, for my 16 and 17-year-old, that may look a little different. That may look like, hey, literally, I've done this. A text message on their way home. Hey, I had a really bad day. When y'all get here, do what I ask you to do. Don't ask me no questions. Simple as that.
Goddamn tiring. I wouldn't come home.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna just stay out for a little bit.
They be like, all right, we're gonna stay at Margaret and Mimi's house. I say, grandma. Yeah, no, for real. That, and sometimes it does look like that, but it's just like you have to do that. But we also have to, as parents, and it's part of good parenting, you got to understand your child.
Absolutely.
You have to understand your child. You have to know that this child is going to react this way. And I'm talking about from our emotions, right? So I could be having a bad day. My oldest daughter might be that kid that's going to sit on the bed and talk to me about what my bad day looks like. My middle kid might be like, girl, I'm just going to leave you alone because I don't give a fuck about your bad day, but I ain't trying to feel your bad day. And the baby may be like, I don't care. I want some juice. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga, she definitely don't care.
So, and you know what? It's actually funny. I remember one day I was really upset about something. This was just a couple months ago. I texted my kids. They were at school. I said, hey, when one of you guys go to lunch, because they always FaceTime me at lunch, I said, when you guys get to lunch, somebody FaceTime me. So they both FaceTime me. So I was on the phone and I was just kind of sitting there. We was like small talking. They was like, why you have us FaceTime me? And I was like, I'm just really having a bad day. Like, I'm sad with you. And my oldest daughter was like, "Aw, Maya, that middle nigga?" That middle nigga said, "Why would you call us?"
Ah, damn.
You ain't got nobody else, nigga?
Damn.
I mean,
you ain't got nobody else?
Everybody's different.
Nigga. And honestly, she did what I needed because that shit had me so weak. Like that got me in a little moment. That gave me the moment that I needed. Right.
Yeah.
We all cracked up. I got off the phone with them niggas. I strapped my fucking boots on and I did what I had to do. But your kids are different. Like, you know.
Yeah, I be trying to tell my youngest sometimes, like, don't be acting like this. I'm not in a good mood, but
they don't care.
Yeah. Sometimes that's just like, man, I'm gonna throw this fit.
Yeah.
Just to see how bad your mood really is. Yeah. Now what are you gonna do?
I do also believe that, I don't know, I do think that sometimes like they just pick up on it and they do little silly shit just to get you to laugh or smile.
Oh yeah.
Because that little subtle shit will like kind of snap you out your mood and kind of like bring you back.
The story I shared where Andreas got smart with me and then they was like, you gonna whip his ass, Dad? I didn't expect her to say that.
Oh yeah.
Cause you was like, wait, what, motherfucker? Wait, what you say?
Who's ass to
You know, so funny. But I really do believe that kids we don't necessarily need to be perfect parents to our kids. We just need to be a safe place for them.
Yeah.
Right. And I do believe that part of that is us showing. I did believe. Now I do believe after going through therapy, I do believe that as part of that is showing them that as parents, we are human. We do go through emotions. We do process sadness. We do get mad. And to let them know that when they're in those states, they can come to us and we can still be a safe place for them.
Yeah.
And we can kind of help them because eventually you want to, I think we would, as parents, we all want our kids to get to a point to where they can self-regulate, where they don't have to wondering what they're feeling or why they're feeling that. They'll be able to, identify, okay, no, I'm mad. This is making me mad. Why am I mad? Oh, okay, because of this. Okay, now I need to set a boundary here because they crossed this boundary and now I'm mad. And I do believe now that by me being a little more transparent in my own emotional state, in my own mental state, it will give my child the insight to say, okay, well, you know what, mommy and daddy go through this, so I'm not different. And I think that's the part that kind of got at me. I was like, yeah, like we gotta let her know that she's not different. Everybody gets mad. Everybody gets sad. Everybody gets hit with different level of anxiety and things in that nature. So I think I came to realization that I felt like I was doing my child a disservice of not letting her see that, hey, I'm human too. Yeah, daddy's strong. Daddy always, but daddy gets scared too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm scared, but I still got to fight. You know what I'm saying? I can't back down. I still got to show up and push through whatever's blocking me, whatever's holding me back. So I do think that's important. And I think the main thing about that is just trying to remain a safe place for them so that they can feel comfortable enough that when they want to talk about things like this, that they can come to you and have that. Because I feel like that's where that relationship, that parent-sibling relationship, that parent-child relationship is going to exceed once they're out of the house.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I thought about that. Like I heard, like I think it was Kev on stage. I heard him say, like, he said his great reward in life is that in 20, 30 years, his kids want to come home for Christmas.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And when he said that, shit, I was like, yo, that low key, that is the goal.
That's my goal.
That's the goal. Because what if I'm doing all this shit for you now, only for you to hate me later, then I'm fucking up.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it right. So I think that's really something I had to really think about. Man, maybe I've been playing this shit all wrong. Like maybe being strong all the time ain't what maybe she need to see me be weak.
But I will say, and I congratulate you for even thinking that way, because I think that it's more difficult for a man to feel that way. Because not only
you gonna stop stepping on my talking points, nigga.
I'm gonna say it, I think 20,
That's what
30
happens
years,
when you don't let people into the.
I want them niggas to know.
Okay, hold on. Wait, you said in 20, 30 years,
20,
Kev?
30 years, I want them niggas to know mommy and daddy ain't gonna be home on Christmas.
that too. No, 20, 30 years, I want to pull up to y'all niggas' house for Christmas.
Right.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna
That's
be
what I want to
in
do.
the Bahamas.
That's the or that or whatever.
Right. Buy your own tickets.
I can imagine that. They get home. Where you at?
Yeah.
The sunshine.
Right. Because here's the thing, and you guys just tell me if you agree or not. Sometimes when, kids never see emotion, they can think things such as, men are not taught to, they can think such thing as men are taught to suppress emotion, right? Daughters start to think that moms do it all because, they see mom taking on, because I mean, to be honest, 9 times out of 10, the woman is going to take on the most of the emotional needs of the house, right?
Wired that way.
Right? You know what I'm saying? And then, they may start to believe that part of being an adult is just suffering in silence. Well, my dad never said nothing. He just got up with the word.
That's how I thought.
You know what I'm saying? So you just suffer. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You just suffer in silence. You get up. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what your pain level is. Things still got to be done, right?
Yeah.
And also, it's like sometimes you got to think about it that they may be, once they reach adulthood, they may be shocked by the stress of real life.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now they worried about when the next play date, when this homework is due. You know what I'm saying? What am I gonna get what I want?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think any of our children here has ever thought about am I gonna be in a situation to get what I need? You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I told her. I said, Stephanie, you always get everything you need. Now I don't give you everything you want, but I said there was a point in my life where I had the question: am I gonna have what I need? Like there was a point when I was where I was living with my mom, nigga, where if the food stamps came late, nigga, we gonna have to figure this out. We finna walk down to the food bank and get that bag with them canned goods and then walk back home. So Sharon, what's something you wish your parents had been emotionally honest about? I'll hit you with that shit, huh? Nigga, it ain't that deep.
It is. It is.
Go ahead.
It really is. I don't even want to answer it.
You don't want to answer it?
I mean, yes and no.
Okay.
I have to, when I think about my parents and my childhood, I had 2 different eras because my dad died at such a weird age for me. I was 16. So I was still very much a child, but I had already gone through a childhood. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So I have 2 levels of thinking when it comes to my childhood because I had 16 and below where my dad was, where I had parents, literally both parents. And then I have 16 to adulthood where I only had my mom and it was already like a bad relationship. So to answer questions like that, it's hard for me to, which one am I going to pick? You know what I'm saying? So if I take the era of prior to my dad passing away, when I had parents, I think just about the difficulties of how hard things were, I guess you can say, because like I remember growing up and knowing that I didn't really like have what other people had, but it didn't make sense because my parents didn't look like the people that didn't have. Does that make sense? Like I had friends where it was like a struggling single mom or you know, and the dad don't have a job and all of this type of stuff. And when they went without, it made sense because they looked like that. My home didn't feel or look like that. So when I didn't have, I'm like, well, fuck, why? I ain't got, you know what I'm saying?
What y'all niggas doing?
Yeah, like what's going on? Like, so I think that was a thing for me growing up, and even like now, like it was such a facade, to be honest with you, that through therapy and through, you know, trying to regulate the time, I've tried to come to a conclusion of it, but I really don't have real answers of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think that it just made me kind of feel like, well, what's going on? It left a lot of questions, and me being the type of person that I am, that a question needs an answer, I came up with those answers for myself. Okay. And they may not have been correct.
They probably not.
They're probably not.
Say they wasn't.
That was talking shit.
They're probably not.
No, most of the time
they're probably not.
As kids, you like, it makes sense, and then you be like, nigga, I was dumb.
You get grown and you be like.
And then I have another, like, not to add, but another layer to, but I will.
Go ahead.
I have another layer.
Not to add, but I'm gonna tell y'all niggas anyway.
My brother is 6 years older than me.
Okay. Different childhood.
So my brother's experience with my parents was way different.
Yeah, of course.
So when him and I talk, and then my brother's crazy as fuck. He just be saying shit. Let's add that layer too.
Okay, we're not gonna shit on him either.
That's my nigga. I'm not. But he just be saying shit. So it'd be like, fuck, what was going on? He's like, why did I know? Like, you know what I'm saying? My brother will be like, yeah, because we'll do. And my brother be kind of sounding like them stories, like, you know, like when that viral shit of Soulja Boy telling the story. And then I had the nigga in the full Nelson, and I just like, my brother tells stories like that, to where it'd be like, okay, that was true, that was not, that was true. Like, that's how my brother tells stories. So that's me at the age that I am, trying to gather what things looked like. Okay. And he dramatizes shit, and then my mom is doing what she's doing, and then I don't even have who my favorite person was in the house, my dad, because that's who was more like-minded with me. Like, if my dad was here, I genuinely feel that my dad would paint the full picture. My dad would be the one to, like, yeah, your mama didn't, because my dad, that wasn't my dad's lane of doing. My mom is the personality types, likewise. My mom was the one that was like, we can't tell the kids. Like, my dad was more of like the
nigga, we ain't got it.
This is what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So in knowing that, I just be thinking to myself, like, damn, that's who would have made the whole shit come full circle for me. So yeah.
All right, Mr. Angry, what emotional habits did you inherit from your parents, and what do you hope to pass down to your own children?
Oh, I would have loved to have
emotional habits.
Yes. They could be good or bad, nigga. You did.
No, I'm thinking I dropped a bunch of that shit.
Okay. So I mean, you inherited, nigga. You can say nothing, nigga.
Yeah, I'm just like,
like, I ain't doing none of this shit that niggas
like, but I think part of it too was, a lot of it was me waiting to have kids so long. I waited till I was 30.
Damn.
Intentionally?
Get to know myself more. Yeah. So it's like I got to know more of. It was all the things that I looked at. I had to get to a point of forgiveness with my parents first, and then all that stuff. I didn't have to, but that's just how it went. You know what I mean? So by the time I was having kids, all of that shit was like, that wasn't even a part of my thinking.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Yeah.
So I don't know, the things I want them to pick up. It's almost like this whole thing we're talking about, of just being, I don't want to say emotionally available, but like, what's the word? Like, emotionally, you have emotions, shit. Like, you're aware of it, but you're like, you're not, you know what I mean? Like, it's not, I'm not stoic all the time. Sometimes I'm like, I'm not always super vulnerable, but you know, they know. Like I told you, when they came in and, oh, Dad, you seem down. Like, so, I don't know. I just want them to pick a nigga like me.
You do?
Pick a nigga.
Do you really?
Yeah. I mean, who don't?
You mean I don't know. I think that there's men out there that I'm like, there's men that genuinely will say they don't want their daughters to be.
That's a whole nother episode, nigga. That's a whole nother episode.
Mentally, no.
That's mentally though.
I mean, personally, I would love for my daughter to pick a man like me. To have someone, if she could find someone to love her the way I love my wife, I can accept that. It'd be a lot easier for me to accept him. Personally. Well, I mean, I'm still not gonna like the nigga.
Yeah, I was like,
yeah, I know. I mean, that's fair. But that's interesting. A lot of men would not. Would not. But I've heard a lot of men.
I mean, or she could just be single, stay home until she's 65. Yeah. You know, whatever, as long as she's happy.
Because I feel like I'm always working on myself. So it's like ain't nobody perfect. So if I see somebody trying to better themselves,
is apologizing to your child a powerful or a weak thing?
Powerful.
Oh yeah.
Can you elaborate, sir?
I just think it's powerful in the fact that if you are able to show that you're able to make mistakes as the person that they're looking up to, if you can show that you can make mistakes, it allows them to be able to be sound enough to know when they get older that you're going to make mistakes. Okay. If the person that's raising me is making these mistakes that I look up to like this can tell me, oh, I fucked up. Like, I think it's important to them to know and understand that you can be that.
Okay,
my dad didn't do that shit.
So,
do your kids let you know when you was wrong? Because
yes, all the time. Andreas is the
absolutely
yeah.
And when they tell me, I'm like,
shut your ass
you
up.
Absolutely right.
And I've told the story of Alaric. He's gotten so used because our dog is named Dean, so Dean loves to bark. Dean is all bark. So he hears "shut the fuck up, Dean" a lot, right? So yesterday, I was talking, and he goes, "Shut the fuck up, Dad." I said,
"Excuse me?
Who the fuck?" So when I caught myself, I was like, I wanted to.
You need to take him to see Michael.
Yeah.
No, nigga.
And then he says it,
nigga Joe.
And then later on,
Joe, or do you want Dad?
Then later on in the day, he says it to his mom, and I said, "Yo, you can't be saying that." He was like, "But I was talking to Mom." I said, "It don't matter who
you're talking to." Okay, so that transparency you was talking about, when does that become? When does that stop being parenting and start becoming emotional pressure?
I think it's the degree of what you expect from the kid. Like if it's something like being able to admit wrong I think it's powerful for them to see. But like if you're over here like, yo, I need you to understand it. It's like, hey, what the fuck are you exactly putting on their shoulders to comprehend? Like there's levels to this shit. You can't just.
That's a good point.
Okay. So this will be the last main question. I got some rapid fire shit, but it's the last main. Anybody can answer this. Is good parenting protecting your child from reality, or is it teaching them how to emotionally survive reality?
You got to teach them how to emotionally survive, because this world and this life
is what? What did you say?
Crazy.
You want to read it to you again?
Yeah.
All right. Is good parenting protecting your child from reality, or is teaching them how to emotionally survive reality?
Both, yeah.
100%.
Because my dad wasn't the most emotionally available person, and I don't shy from saying that shit, right? But like when I've gotten into it with him, I now as a parent understand where he was coming from. But in certain aspects, like finding out how verbally abusive he was with my mom and why she ended up going down the path she did, I found out through my sister, and I hit a certain age. So like when my sister's telling me, Mom kept certain things from you because she didn't want you to see your dad in a certain light. And then like seeing that older in life, I get the purpose of keeping it from me, but at the same time, some of that shit might have been important to know. So like,
I think.
Go, Sharon.
I'm sorry. Go.
No. I'm just saying, just balance is important. Like,
don't look at me like that, nigga.
Like drugs is the thing. Like
barely had her eyes open.
There's so many variables the way I look at it. There's so many different variables.
I just don't like that. There are very many variables. You're right, and we don't really have the correct answers to these types of things.
No, but you do. I can see you.
There you go.
Oh, we got 2.
Kevin, I just want to say this to the camera. Kevin is my favorite nigga here. I'm sorry.
No, say it to that camera right there. To that one.
Kevin is my favorite.
Because I gave you a
guess-
tequila sunrise.
No.
I guess I ain't shit.
That was funny. I think said
Okay.
no, but you do. I can tell how you was about to start your answer.
Yeah. Are you gonna answer, nigga?
I don't even know.
Okay, good.
No, I'm sorry. No, I do. I don't ever want my kids to be smacked over the head with some shit, a reality that I protected them from.
Okay.
That's what I never, ever want to happen. Mm-hmm. So again, yes, it's a lot to this shit. You can't do it right all the time, but I would never want, because that has happened to me in my life, and I would never want my kids to be in their 20s, 30s, however long it takes, right? Okay. Them to have not, for it to be, because every scenario may not come up in my household. Mm-hmm. Every scenario may not come up in my parenting, because that's just not my life, right? But I would never want my child to experience something that was hard as fuck for me, that I kept from them, and now they're experiencing it in a very difficult way because I did not give them tools that I could have given them.
Okay.
That would be the hardest shit for me.
The hardest part is you could do all that shit and it still happen.
Yeah.
100%.
You know, a lot of times you have to
100%.
You still have to understand that you could tell them everything, but they're not gonna believe it till they experience it.
But and that's why I said there's a difference between masking and a facade. Mm-hmm. Masking is just like, it's not as bad as it is. A facade it's great when it's not. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what the perspective that I'm coming from.
Okay.
I'm probably coming from more of the facade perspective.
Oh, you mean straight lying.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Period. Yeah.
Because my daughter want to do first class, and I'm like, nigga.
Me and your mama got money.
Like, so the thing is, you think we got money, so I've done good there. But
yeah, not being truthful.
Okay.
Like you can protecting. Yeah, you can be like, this ain't for my kid to know.
It's tough.
But I'm not gonna ever I'm not gonna ever give toxic positivity. I'm not gonna give a facade. Okay. I'm not gonna give fake shit to where they potentially could end up in the situation 20 years from now, and they're like, why is this not like?
Wait a minute.
Like you said, age appropriate.
Wait a minute. I just realized something. She said all that shit. Basically, what she said it was, I'm not finna sit here and play in they fucking face.
Yeah, right. That's funny.
I'm not finna play in they face. I'm gonna let them know the real.
That's the
you
real
know what?
shit.
I think one of these days, when we get to snort and all that shit, I feel like one day we're gonna get this.
No, you almost got it right there. You almost got it. Because the way that nigga made that shit come full circle, that hit me. I didn't even realize it. I don't want nobody playing with that.
This nigga was talking. She said, wait a minute. I said, wait, this nigga, she's saying the same shit without saying the same shit.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to move on to choose one. Okay?
2.
All right, whatever, nigga. I'm gonna give you 2 options.
Angry.
And just choose one. All right? And everybody gonna get a different one. Because I don't want niggas piggybacking.
I hate how
you don't want piggybacking?
I don't want no piggybacking.
Oh, you talking about me? Yeah.
All right. All right. So, Sharon, because I said so, are open conversations.
That's tough, man.
Yeah,
that's tough.
Hey, nigga, it's on her. That's why I gave it to her.
So tough.
Hey, nigga, pick one.
Because that's a real debate in my house.
I know, because sometimes nigga, you just do what I said.
Shit is nigga.
Yeah, I know. But
because I said so.
Yeah, nigga, but what you picking today? And I'm going to play this back for him.
It's tough.
I hope my kids never see
because, you know, I be getting this question at they little age. But why?
Yeah.
And it's like,
yeah.
I mean, that's available.
Come on.
I'm going to give you an answer.
All right, go ahead.
But I'm going to give you a brief explanation.
Okay, go ahead, nigga.
The answer is conversation.
Okay.
Because this is what I've arrived at with my kids. And this is what I tell my kids.
Mm-hmm.
When I tell you to do something, do it because I said so, right? The act of what I'm telling you to do, fucking do it. Mm-hmm. If you feel some kind of way, we can talk about it. Mm-hmm. So, still do it.
I think you're being too deep. I would have picked open conversations because no is a conversation. That's where it ended.
He already had the answer in his head.
That's my answer though.
McFly, a calm parent who suppresses emotion, or emotional parent that communicates openly.
That one's tough.
Yeah,
because I would say I'm the calm, suppress shit, and their mom is.
But which would you prefer in your kid's life? What would you prefer?
Nigga.
It's tough.
Nigga, the questions are tough. They're supposed to be.
Can I throw the curveball in?
Go ahead, nigga.
Because I grew up with that. Because the emotional one, that was, he used his hands. So it's like,
So he was Joe.
that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want that.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
He didn't answer.
Shit. I guess the emotional the second one, not the calm suppress one.
Okay.
Okay. Suppress is the big word in there.
Yeah.
Kevin.
Oh, fuck you.
Respect through fear or respect through connection?
Joe Jackson.
I'm going connection. Fear don't work.
No,
I got a Graceland.
I don't know.
No, I got a Graceland.
There's a lot
I
of.
be trying fear, and she don't give a fuck.
I was saying
They be like that too. That is true.
that fear has made a lot of famous people.
Well,
that's why I said Joe Jackson.
Yeah, it made famous and infamous.
Yeah,
because sometimes they blow up schools.
That's true.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we went far. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sharon, shield the kids from pain or teach them how to process the pain?
Teach them how to process the pain.
All right. Okay.
100%. You can't shield kids from pain.
All right. McFly, perfect image or authentic household?
Authentic household.
All right. All right.
Not even question.
All right. Kevin, strong parent or reliable parent?
Reliable, yeah, you gotta be there.
See, y'all did good. I gave
well,
y'all
they made them a little. They got a
little more uninvasive, right? Right.
Because I feel like that was you damned if you do, damned if you don't type scenario.
But
all right, last 3 questions.
6.
It's only gonna be 3. Right. Sharon, can emotionally unavailable parents still be good parents?
That's a good one.
Yeah, because
you can. I want you to explain.
We're raising humans. We don't.
Okay.
Not all humans need the emotional maturity, the emotional regularity. Like, not all humans are that way. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They need some.
Talking to Mike.
Oh,
please.
This is the mic.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh Lord. I didn't make that shit that strong, did I?
No, I'm low key.
She feeling that shit.
She said,
This
thing that's right in front of me.
She's feeling that shit.
I've been pacing myself this entire episode.
Y'all know I still got like 30 questions. I'm cutting this shit short.
My shit's gone.
Let's keep it going. Nah, I've been pacing myself because that shit was.
Answer the question, nigga.
Say it again.
Okay, we're gonna skip you.
A good parent. You said what?
You said, can an emotionally unavailable parent be a good parent?
Yeah.
Yes, my answer is yes, because people are different and you could be raising a child that emotion is not key for them. So, or you could be raising a child that makes them where emotion is not key, but that's a whole nother fucking conversation. But no, as long as you're reliable to them, you know, they may have some things to sort out, but if you're teaching them the tools and stuff like that, then yeah, you can still be okay.
It could be overly emotionally, like Norman Bates.
Yeah. Not that much. We're not killing niggas. De La Ghetto, what's harder for parents to admit, fear, sadness, or failure?
Ooh.
For me personally, it'd probably be failure.
Mom and dad is different. I just want to say that really fast.
I guess for me, it'd probably be failure to admit. That'd be the hardest thing because I can tell you when I'm sad.
Okay.
The failure part is like where it's like, fuck, I failed. Like, because it depends on what the failure is too, though.
Especially if the failure fucking relates to the child.
Yeah.
You failed then.
Yeah.
Kevin, what's one emotion society still doesn't allow fathers to show?
Fathers?
Yes, nigga.
Society, huh?
Yeah.
Cause we letting niggas cry now.
Are we?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm
No?
fine.
I think to a degree.
Apparently, we can't eat big
Drink
sticks.
that water.
You can't eat big sticks.
Yeah.
I was having a conversation
I
today
bet not ever see a
or
nigga eat a
yesterday
big
about
stick.
calling a father I know a bitch because of how he was going about things. But it was what he was doing but it would be what society like would deem. So I feel like there's certain things we still don't let.
You said emotion, right?
Yeah.
I think it's what your answer was, failure. I think
we can.
No,
I almost feel like it's not an emotion though. That vulnerability is still, it's still like a stigma, where it's like we still supposed to be stoic
we're supposed
to.
to. Yeah.
You can be
face
one
of
with me, but I'm gonna hang up and call you a bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not gonna say it to your
then-
face. I'm just playing.
Look at this bitch ass nigga.
This bitch ass
Call
nigga
me
crying
for
over
it.
some shit. Nigga,
It's like, oh, we
you gotta get your
understand
money,
this
nigga.
bitch. like,
No,
what?
but
We all got
I can see that. I can see that.
I think vulnerability is one of those. It's not necessarily an emotion, but it's like, as society, we look at men, it's like, nigga, we all got problems. That's how society looks at men.
I think my answer would be joy.
Joy?
Yeah.
You ain't allowed to be happy?
I don't. No, see, there's a difference between happy and joy.
Well, here we go with his philosophical shit.
I feel like as a man we can be happy.
Dude,
What's
but
joy?
I think when we creep into joyfulness, that's when like this nigga doing too much.
Was he frolicking?
Do you mean like it becomes?
He can't do that shit.
What
Like
is joy, Mo?
It becomes
What is
hate.
joy?
That joy is different to everybody. It's different.
No, I know, but tell me what that looks
Yeah.
like.
For me?
What the
Nigga, I'm the host. You don't ask me questions, cuz.
Well, I want to know what
This
the
ain't the upper
difference
hood.
is with joy and the happy. Happy is a byproduct of joy, right?
I feel like happy is one level above content. Like you look around and you're happy and you're satisfied with how things are going and the outcome of your decisions, right?
So where is pleased fall in that?
I feel like peace, you just ain't got no worry.
No, pleased.
Please?
Like if
It's
you're
probably
pleased with everything.
it's probably in the same realm.
That
Okay.
sounds sexual.
I feel like when it comes, calm down now. Wait a minute. No more drink for you. She gonna call somebody the second we leave here. Hey, look here.
Hey.
do you want to be pleased today?
Why she
I'm
sound like
kidding.
Melania?
Right?
What'd he say?
Do you want to be?
I was kidding.
I feel like when it comes to joy, joy is a level of what I call unfiltered, unadulterated happiness.
Okay.
And I feel like oftentimes in today's society as men, we never reach that level because I feel like we have spots of happiness, but then the way life is set up, here comes the problems. Here comes the worry. So we may live in happy for a period of time, but it's the second we start to elevate towards joy, life brings us back down, and then we have to re-regulate. And now, because I feel like most men, we're problem solvers, so we can't be happy or joyous in the moment when there's a problem, because now we're fixating on the problem. So so then once the problem is solved, now we start to edge back up towards joy.
I can agree.
But I feel like that we're constantly in that cycle.
That's a y'all.
And I've still yet to
But
frolic.
can't you be in
I've yet to
gratitude?
frolic.
Joy
What happened?
and pain.
I knew
Okay.
he was singing. Can't you be in
Sunshine.
gratitude? Can you
You
stay in
can-
a you stay in a
you should
state-
frolic.
I've never frolicked before.
I know that sounds weird to say, but fuck it.
you can be grateful at your lowest.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's
I'm
not
like,
joy.
What if you?
That's
Why
not
not?
joy.
Because to me, if I'm being honest with you, and I don't know if it's the difference of being a female or what, but
Yes, it's your ovaries talking.
no, my ovaries were talking when I said it.
Yeah. Do you want to be pleased today?
That was my ovaries. I hate you. No, I think that when you find that true level of gratitude, you'll always find the joy.
Let me come rebuttal with this.
Okay.
Right? Knowing what I've been through and what I'm currently going through,
Mm-hmm.
I'm grateful that I'm still able to provide somewhat of a standard for my family.
Mm-hmm.
There is no joy in what I'm going through. I have no joy. I have no happiness in what I'm going through, what I feel, the emotions I deal with, the constant state of stress, the constant state of worry, the constant state of financial instability. There's no joy in that, but I'm grateful to be able that I've been allowed to somehow still make it work.
And but I think it's
go eat an eighth of shrooms and go hide in the forest for 4 hours.
This nigga girl.
I think
does it lead to frolicking?
Right.
I think it's perspective though, because and this is why I said it could very well just be personality makeup or genetically,
okay,
men and women. But when I think of joy, you choose joy.
Okay.
Joy is not a constant state because life. Joy can never be a constant state.
All right.
Joy is something you choose. So I think that when you find yourself at and this is coming from my own experiences, when you find yourself at that level of gratitude, joy is always there. Because regardless of all of the shit that you just said, you're still choosing the joy in everything that you have. That's how I see joy.
I'm gonna respectfully disagree.
Okay, and that's fine. But I mean, I just have to say that because I think that joy, it's interpretation. Joy is never going to be a constant state. We're alive. We're human. So, our makeup is not going back to Eve eating the apple.
Okay, wait. Oh yeah, okay.
Our makeup was never for us to just to just be easy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So, go ahead, Maflag.
I was just gonna ask. So what I got from this is the only joy I ever receive is busting a nut.
That's it. 30 seconds.
That's because that's what you choose.
That's how long the nap be lasting.
That's what you choose.
Mine is quicker than that.
No, I mean, well, I'm counting the actual, and then the cool down time where I'm like, man, that was some nasty shit.
Like,
okay, this is the last question. We out of here. Everyone answer this. I'm gonna answer last. What's one thing you hope your kids never have to heal from?
I'm gonna cry.
Hope they never have to heal from.
What's one thing you hope your children never have to heal from? Sharon, you can go second to last.
Okay, yeah.
Go ahead and fly.
Seeing their parents in a bad state. That was like, I'm still recovering from that shit. So I hope they never have to see something like that. I hope they get to thrive in life and not have to see their parents like fucked up.
Okay. Mr. Waddell. He said, "Fuck them kids."
They gotta go through the shit. I went through shit.
I think it's along the same lines. It's that's fucked up. But never having to worry that one of your parents has taken the other parent out.
Oh damn. Okay. Yeah. I was not expecting that. I'm not gonna comment. Sharon.
Yeah, for real.
Don't cry.
I'm not.
Or do.
Yeah.
We need these views.
Cause niggas just got me fucked up.
Stop.
All right. Hold up. I can't. I'll just sit here. All right.
Go ahead, Sharon. Answer the question.
It's you, Mo.
I'm not doing shit. Answer the question.
I just don't want my kids to ever have to heal from. I don't know. There's so many things that it's inevitable, and I think that's what made me emotional. It's not even necessarily one specific thing. What makes me emotional is that my kids are going to have to go through a lot of shit. But I hope that they never have to feel unsupported. Okay. So not necessarily heal from, but I guess that is something you heal from. But I don't want my kids to ever feel unsupported in any type of way, whether it be a partner, me, a friend base, a family ship. Like, I don't want them to ever feel like whatever it is that they're going through, that they have no one in the world to help them through it.
Okay.
That's deep.
There go one of them niggas right there.
Right there, calling. I don't never want my child to have to deal with or heal from a lack of confidence. Because I understand now that that can root into so many different areas, and a lack of confidence can bleed out into so many different type of emotions, from depression, anxiety, to being a shed-in, to self-image. And it just that's something that I would never want her to have to overcome, because I imagine it would make her feel like she's alone in a bubble or alone in the world, and I never want her to feel like she's alone. Just how like y'all niggas are never alone, because we are out here every Monday. This has been episode.
Oh, wow, look at how you wrap that shit up in a
Yeah,
bow.
so tight.
This has been
I love
episode
that.
242 of the Heavyweight Collective. I'm your host, Mo Sharon.
Jackie
Y'all
Robinson,
niggas playing in my fucking face.
not Chan.
But what did we gather from today's episode? I also don't play in people's face.
That's what she said. We don't know if it's true. We got to interview her kids first before we can verify these questions.
My kid's gonna be on the next Talk Your Shit.
But right, all three of them. But go ahead and like, subscribe, comment, all that, and until
All
next
that
time.
shit.
And next time. We love y'all. Peace.
Subscribe.
Sweating. That's a wrap, y'all. That's how she rock. So make sure you click like, subscribe. Tune in. We on all streaming platforms. So until next time, we'll holla at you.